Another episode of the Bradford City career mode. I wasn't going to record again today because I had enough. Well, I didn't have enough. I've got another video ready to go out, but I've just remembered that it's Royal Rumble weekend, so I've got to be doing, and it's also Worlds Collide, so I've got to do two wrestling game streams this weekend, which will take ages. So I have to actually record quite a lot of career mode episodes in advance, and I'm quite happy about that because I really enjoy playing the career mode anyway. So I'll do a lot of videos of me recording on the same day, but they'll go out at the usual time. So if it sounds like I'm recording on maybe a Thursday or Friday and it doesn't come out till a Sunday, you'll realise because football matches will have been on and stuff will have happened and things like that, basically. Stuff will have happened and I will be talking about it in my video or something like that. But anyway, before we check the last episode's result, we are currently in 5th in the league table. We're still very close, but it seems above us keep winning, so we need to just keep going and keep pushing on. And we are pushing on quite well, I think, in my opinion. We've got 52 goals, 21 conceded. We're not doing too badly, to be honest. The defence has got a lot better since Todibo came in, I'm not even going to lie. And our attack is getting there. Haaland still has some off days, but it's not the end of the world. So if you didn't see last episode, we had a Christmas Day match. I think it was away at Pride Park, yep, to Derby County. And we won 3-1. It could have been 3-0, but they did get quite a nice little goal of it. We got 3, so we won that. As you can see, we're going to be facing Middlesbrough next. One big issue, well, I guess it kind of is a big issue, we have is Dujon Sterling is going to be out for the next 3 weeks, I believe, with a sprained knee. So we're going to have to play Lander Wouters there, and we don't have a backup. So we may have to rotate some other players in there who don't usually play there. Like maybe Linkvist or Conti might have to come in there, or Kakachi, perhaps. So just have to try and make do with what we've got, and we'll have to maybe try and sign another right back in the transfer window. I don't know, because there's so many signings I want to make, and we're very close to transfer window. I'm going to be recording, I think, 3 episodes today, just so I'm caught up. And transfer window activity will be massive. So we're just going to switch the squad around just to how I want it. By the way, that's just what we're quickly doing now. We've got quite a lot of games being bunched up here. I'll show you the January games after this episode. But we have got quite a few games coming up bunched up together in January. So it's going to be quite a difficult month. We've got Brady there. Haaland's not on. Can Van Dam play? Van Dam play centre mid. I might not be able to have all my favourite players on. Oh no, I could just do this, can't I? I did this last time, didn't I? I had Greenwood on the right, Carbonell on the left, and then Hoshek back in centre mid. I think I had that sort of formation, but obviously the right hand side is a bit weakened due to having Lander Wouters play. He's not exactly the finished article either. I haven't been training as much as I should be. But while Sterling is injured, he will get a lot more training, and hopefully we can brush him up to be a decent right back. He's our only backup, so I really need. What I was kind of hoping for is someone comes through the academy, and we kind of just like use them as well. We have extra ones. But I mean, we don't really have any extra ones in the youth academy, I don't think. Anyway, we have Ed Brown, who is a left back. I don't know if he can play both. We'll bring him up, and we'll see. Well, Joe, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring him up and quickly see. And he can rotate for Wouters if need be. Where is he? Ed Brown. Beautiful. Oh, how versatile is that man? I bloody love him already. 70 years of age. He's got potential of 73 to 94. It's not the greatest potentials in the world, but it's a potential that we could try and work towards. And maybe come around to the 80s. But to be fair, we've got an extra right back as well to back up Wouters now, so it's always useful. We can bring Sterling off the bench, because we'll probably get told to bring off the bench there, and put Brown in. And it looks a lot better now. If Wouters does get tired, we can bring in Brown. He's not exactly the best player, but we'll have to have the numbers in there. And I put a risk in there in case he wasn't versatile, but he was, and thank fuck he was. But anyway, we're going to take a look at the news quickly. Greenwood got a brace. We put him up front, gave Haaland a break, and he got a brace. So Haaland's going to have to watch out in case I move him and put Greenwood in the middle. Dujon Sterling injury leaves fans worried. We're going to read about this quickly. And you can see how badly injured he is. Bradford fans will have reasons to be worried after yesterday's match against Derby. Sterling has picked up sprained knee injury, leaving him out of the lineup for the near future. It is 3 weeks. I read the email when we finished the match. And this is an interesting one. Team of the Year midfielder shortlist. De Bruyne, Conte, who's in a Bayern kit. I'm pretty sure that's Conte anyway, unless I'm completely wrong. Neymar. and Lamar from Piemonte Calcio. So a few good midfielders there. I'm going to have to try and keep out for the team of the, look out for the team of the year, because I'm really interested in that, to be honest. There's the team of the week. Anyway, we've got 3 players in there. We've got Jordan Roberts, Shane McCartan, and Mason Greenwood. And Bradford City will be looking forward to a winner for a 2-0 win in the last encounter with Middlesbrough. Was any indication of how today's result will go? So we won 2-0 last time against Middlesbrough. It'll be the same shit. Positive up and game of football. I'm not going to read that top one anymore. I've resigned to not reading that top one because it will say Middlesbrough will need to play catch up, because they do. They're in 10th, so they still have maybe an outside chance of making playoffs. There's quite a lot of time, to be fair. There's still 21 games to be played. I'm going to try and cover 3 episodes maybe today and then do 3 episodes tomorrow, so we've got enough content for the weekend as well, and we're in time to stream Worlds Collide and Royal Rumble predictions. I'm going to make sure the squad's okay one last time. For this one, I'm going to have to just put Kakachi as the captain as well, because it automatically has Tadibo as the captain. I'll need to remember. I'm going to remember to do that quickly. I change formation to the other one. It puts Kakachi as captain. And I may make a 3rd team sheet just in case I want to play with a 2-striker formation, and I could switch between the 3. That might be an idea, but I'll do that either later or off screen. So we're going to go to Middlesbrough game. I've been talking quite a lot at the start of this one, and I apologise. There's going to be a lot of talking at the start of the next one as well, because we're going to be recapping December, going into January, squad reports, possible transfers and all that, and it's going to be a lot of stuff to take in, and we could pull off the transfer of the career mode if nobody gets there first. But anyway, we've got Rossi in goal, Kakachi is the fullback, or the left back I should say, and the captain. Woods is at right back, replacing an injured Dujon Sterling. Hennessy and Tadibo, a centre back partnership. Van Dam, Hlošek and Brady, a compact 3-man midfield there. Carbonero on the left, Haaland in the middle, and Greenwood on the right. The 3 forward sort of formation, and hopefully results will be got today. It's going to be quite a difficult game against Middlesbrough, because they are quite high up in the table. They will pose a challenge. But hopefully not too much of one that we struggle a lot. Anyway, advanced defending gold is not what we're going to do. We're just going to wait till the game starts. Just go into it.
Hello everyone. You know,
but here we are, Valley Parade, Bradford City, Middlesbrough. Can we finish off the year undefeated? Since the start of September we haven't lost a match, and we're getting very close to the end of December. This is the final game of 2021. We are at home against Borough again. Beat them last time 2-0, as you saw in the little news story. And I'm hoping for a similar result to this, especially since we're at home.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Bit of a weakened squad, obviously. Well, just a right back really. The rest of the squad is pretty much full force. And we've got, I can't remember who we've got in the first. It's not Fulham. I know Fulham are like somewhere on the 8th perhaps. But we'll take a little look at the end. Anyway. They probably will have a strong squad, similar to last time, although I don't fully remember the squad last time, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Look at the starting 11 for Middlesbrough.
Anyway, they've got Tavernier, who's pretty decent. They've actually got quite a I feel like the squad's weaker than last time. They don't have Randolph in goal. They don't have Shotton on. That's what they have on. I think I had Ayala or Fletcher on as well last time. That I'm on. Savil's on yellow. He's taking his yellow card with him. We had a lot of them in the first season. But we got bookings and we just kept them next to our name whenever we played the player. But this season, I don't think we've got any yet. Well, we've got a red with Todibo, which I still feels unjustified all this time later. And I feel like that could have been against Middlesbrough. I don't actually remember. But I still feel like red card was unjustified. But we're kicking off today. And depending on how this game goes, it will reflect on my mood for the next couple episodes I'll be recording as well. If you're just tuning in on the stream, I'm recording a few episodes today because I need to, for reasons called the WWE streams, Worlds Collide and Royal Rumble. I completely forgot that was this weekend, and I need to make sure I have enough content, career mode wise, recorded, and I need to make sure I have enough time to do the Worlds Collide and Royal Rumble prediction streams, because I do really enjoy doing them as well. So I just need to make sure I've got everything sorted, everything as it should be. Speaking of as it should be a left back there, but Greenwood's going to... Oh, he's not going to make that. I thought I had enough just on it.
Well, second half of the season
Just
is
not
there as well.
quite
Standards
fast
have
enough.
dropped. They haven't improved.
Help that
Individual
Carbonero
players are not
would have got
playing
to it.
well. Sign of a great team is one that repeats performances week in, week
But yeah,
out.
we've got a backup left back now for Wouters as well, just in case he gets tired. We brought in Ed Brown up from the reserves. Little earlier than I would have liked to see another squad report about him in the new year, but we've done it now anyway. So just have to grin and bear it. Greenwood couldn't get there. Haaland maybe could have made a little bit more of an effort, but he didn't, and it's cleared away by Barra. I don't know, maybe if it's time to switch it up to legendary. I feel like it's not like easy by any stretch, but it's not as hard. It's not as hard as it was. Maybe I could switch the sliders a slight bit, but I don't know. I kind of like it like this. I just feel like an unbeaten run's a bit too unrealistic. But I suppose it's just, I don't know. It knows what you guys want to see, really. I'm cool with it being like this. But if you guys want to see it a bit more difficult or something like that, or anything really, then just comment your thoughts. Greenwood's going to go the whole way. I was wanting to pass it to Haaland, but he had two defenders on him, and then one defender on him towards the end of the entire time. I could have passed it just out to the midfielder there, Loschek, I think it was, who was on the edge of the penalty spot, but I didn't, and maybe I should have done, and it wasn't to be. So Loschek on the corner, try and aim it towards a slightly taller player. I was aiming for Haaland, but Greenwood seems to get in the way. So it's back out to Loschek. We're going to give it another bite of the cherry. Nobody's there. Hennessy I'm not going to shoot from there with. Haaland I might though. Oh, he tried to sneak it in, not enough power, and Piers. I think it might be, I don't want to say Pears because that sounds kind of dumb. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm just going to say Piers. Probably is Pears, to be honest. Van Damme. No offense to this guy's last name. I kind of just called his last name dumb there. I didn't really know through. Loschek tried to be threaded through, but it's intercepted. Dyke steal now for Middlesbrough. Try to bring it clear. We try to get it off him. And so far, I feel like we've been the more in control team, but they could break, especially down this left wing where I have to use my backup right back due to Sterling being injured. I feel like that's a weak point right now. We just need to keep extra on that. Van Damme's going to get tackled here. Oh, he could win it back though. No, not quite. I thought I could maybe win it back and slot it into Carbonero perhaps, but couldn't get the pass done in time. And it could be an attack here from Middlesbrough. Hennessy brings it away. Todibo. Loschek. Oh, it's through to Haaland. I wasn't sure if it was going to make it through. Carbonero. Tried to just finesse it off, but couldn't. It was blocked really nicely. And the score remains 0-0, unfortunately. Van Damme intercepts, though. I didn't even realise I intercepted it, to be completely honest with you. Brady. Loschek. It's blocked. Haaland. It's headed wide. Of course it's going to be blocked. I feel like Middlesbrough are going to be one of those teams where they just block every single opportunity I get. Don't know. I feel like there's something going on there. Haaland maybe could have done a bit better with a follow-up header, but didn't really have the accuracy on it. And I'm half tempted to maybe switch to a two-striker. As much as I'm enjoying this formation, as much as it's working wonders, I'm kind of thinking of maybe switching to a two-striker formation because Greenwood did score a brace and Haaland hasn't scored yet. I mean, he scored the game before I gave him a rest. And he has been a good player all season. It's just when he has off days, he just won't score, like literally will not. And it's kind of annoying when I could have another striker there who will score. I'm trying to get it off to the middle, but couldn't. Catch his run forward, which has left Tavernier space. And the cross is in, and it's a very low cross. But Todibo, good enough defender to deal with it. And Van Damme will break away here. Don't know if I guess I should aim for Greenwood. I don't know if it's going to make it though. It's not. I really wanted to get to the Greenwood or Haaland, but they were both marked, and I didn't want to ruin all Van Damme's stamina. So it's kind of like what I do there. Wouters try to keep it with Brown, but it's not going to be easy with his slow pace. And backing off it is not intended to that, but he's crossed off the pitch. So we're good.
Just a quick reminder, action from the third
Our
round
New Year's
of the
Day
FA
game
Cup
is in the
coming
FA
up
Cup
live
against
on
Peterborough.
ELTV. It's Bradford City, and
So
they take on
we have got quite a bit of a
Peterborough
challenge there,
Yeah,
but I
cup football has its
hope we
own
can overcome
special
it, because I need a
atmosphere
cup
for
run.
me. The stakes
I need to
can
make
be
a bit
really
more money
costly.
somewhere.
Can't wait for that one.
And they want me to get to round of 32, so if I
Well,
win
Derek,
that match,
nothing between
then I
these
get to
two
round of
teams in
32, so
terms
it's
of
not much of a cup
possession.
run really.
Can someone take control of
Offside
this game?
for
Take
Middlesbrough.
a few more risks. Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
Just offside is the wide midfielder. I forgot his name, so we refer to him as the wide midfielder. Tavernier. Or Tavernier. Kakache. Pass it to Van Damme. He's going to get tackled if I keep going that way, so we'll turn around and give it to Brady. I do a lot of 360ing on the ball, I've noticed.
Well, that's very
Ah, it's
smart
closed
defending,
down.
and
They're
now
closing
they have
down
the ball
quite
again.
well. It's going to be a struggle to maybe get one against these guys.
Oh, stylish ball.
I just hope we don't
What
get one
can they
against
do now?
us. The captain needs to close down Tavernier here. Hasn't done a great job of it. Still could though. Still close down the other Middlesbrough man. And he has. Hennessy. Oh my god, that's his hospital pass if I've ever smelled one. That was such a hospital pass clearance at first by Hennessy, but we got it away anyway. It's all good in the hood. Decent movement from my midfield, really. Not getting any besides Hlošek. That's fucking stupid, but okay. Brady comes in with a tackle. Hlošek tackling his own teammate. Carbonero.
Looking attack.
Quite fast down the wing. Needs a body to cross into.
Poor cross,
It's
all things
cleared.
considered.
It's going to come back down to
Greenwood.
Greenwood. Brady. And one more to Van Damme. It's,
Well, just couldn't
how does a
keep
pass
the
like that
ball.
play too far? I'm doing an A pass. Should go straight to my guy, but it plays too far. It's very interesting, intriguing there. That's kind of been my new saying the past few days. Very interesting and
Delivery
intriguing. I don't know
decided
why.
2 additional minutes
Kind of just picked it
are in
up
order.
from I don't know where, to be
Oh,
honest.
goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get
Van
the
Damme
ball
doesn't
back
keep the
for his
ball.
team. And that was
If we
a
don't score
very
before
fine
half time, I want to
read.
make sure they don't either. Hlošek. Greenwood calling for it and he receives it.
Greenwood.
You get tackled here.
Technique
Got to play it back
display.
into Hlošek, who
Well
I
petered out.
don't know what he did there, but I tried to take a shot and it
So
just
the whistle
didn't
then.
come
We're
off.
at the halfway stage in
Half
this
time
match.
0-0 at the Valley Parade. No goals scored by either
Probably a
team
fair
yet.
assessment of his
Greenwood's
first
had his
half.
chances.
What
Haaland's
would
had
be
a
the mixed
sort of
bag?
half chance.
Well, no goals for him,
Just
no
couldn't
real
get it in
chances
yet.
either. He needs to help
Sounds
his
really
team
weird
a
when I say it
little
like
bit
that.
more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he was playing better.
Couldn't finish. Sounds really weird when I say it like that, but he couldn't
And they
finish.
kick off here.
It's just my dirty mind that makes it sound weird. Let's take a look at halftime stats. The results are on the ground. Let's see which one. Let's see if all of my fucking rivals are winning. Oh, Stoke are drawing, and I don't think Fulham are playing. So, slight bit of hope, I guess. Brady and Van Damme are quite tired already. Yeah, we are dominating in terms of chances. Not a single chance yet, but they've had slight bit more possession. So we're defending well, but we need to finish off our attacks. Is what I'm gathering from this. Keep defending the way we're defending, but also attack a bit better. Catches slightly out of position, but he does get a touch. Not how I passed it at all. Bit of a hospital pass to the goalkeeper. Holy shit. I did pass it, but it wasn't aimed for Rossi. I will be clear with that. Oh, I thought Carbonero could get it there for a second. No. Tavernier. Catchy tackles, but it's still with the Middlesbrough man. Van Damme gets it away. And Brady. Gonna knock it to Hlošek, who passes it out wide to Greenwood.
It's a goal for Norwich City.
It cuts in, gets fouled. Referee.
Many thanks, Alan.
Might not be a yellow, but it is a foul at least.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given.
And it is a
The
yellow.
offence sufficiently
Patrick
sinister to
Reading,
warrant a
or
yellow
Patrick
card.
Redding,
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
getting yellowed there for Middlesbrough. Bit of a needless challenge really on Greenwood. Greenwood cut inside and Reading couldn't stop it. I'm going to call him Reading because the football club's called Reading and it's spelled the same. Although it could be Reading, I don't know. I think I meant to know this when I don't watch lower league football. I don't really watch top league football, to be honest. I should usually read like results. Anyway, Adam Hlošek, wasting all his time probably just to pass it off. I don't know what I'm going to do with this free kick yet. I'm not shooting it, I'll tell you that. I pass it down to Todibo.
Todibo.
He'll lay it off to Kakache. Not really. Rare wanted it, but we'll lay it back to Carbonero. Carbonero's going to close down for days there. Try and lay it back to Hlošek. Who can to Kakache, sorry. Who can move across it into Haaland. It's cleared.
Read it superbly to take back possession.
And Borough might counter-attack here if we're not careful.
Action from the third round of the FA Cup coming up live on
Middlesbrough will be
EA TV.
facing
It's
Burnley in their
Middlesbrough
FA Cup
facing
third round
Burnley.
match. So a bit more challenging for them, really. Kachi just following Tavernier down the line. Todibo heads it, not fully clear. It's back in and blocked by Todibo again. And I love this man. I'm actually, no offense to Worley, but he was a good servant or a good player while we had him. But bloody Todibo might be one of the best signings I've ever made in any career mode. Not just this one. I mean off screen as well. Like, he's been a solid defender. Usually I find it quite hard to find solid centre backs, but Todibo's been a legend. And it's not a great shot from Middlesbrough, so we have nothing to worry about. Just going to boot it clear. No real short options, so not as well boot it long. We've had more chances than they have, but we still can't put one away, which is slightly unfortunate. Hopefully we can try and put one away at some point. Because we need... well, we don't need... well, actually we do need a way. If Stoke are drawing, we need to push for the goal. As much as I would really like to make substitutions, I need to get a goal first, just to ensure that we are in a good position. Because it's not like they've been great, but they have defended, and I just can't seem to get through. Carbonero can't get a touch to that. Neither team's been exactly outstanding, but like neither team's been exactly bad either. Oh, just wide. It wouldn't switch to Todibo there for some reason. I can't rely on him being my own centre back, but it just wouldn't switch to him. And Wouters was out of position. Hennessy couldn't get across. It's smashed wide, luckily, but not very far off. And Middlesbrough could have been 1-0 up there if we hadn't been careful. Luckily, we get away with it. It's just over an hour here in the Valley Parade been played. No goals to speak of as of yet. Haaland wins a header back to Van Dam. Loschek. Brady. It's the problem with having midfield kind of packed there. There's just people who can cut off the ball at any point. I can't seem to get back whenever I lose it, so that's always interesting. I'm just not, I don't know. Van Dam wins it back. This is my first game on. Maybe I should play a warm-up game before I do a career mode episode. Don't know. Brady. Oh, Haaland won't get the rebound either. God damn, a good save from Piers, but I need someone to get the rebounds faster, really. Will be a throw. Fucking Christ. Brady. Haaland. Turn. Shoot. It's blocked. Are you joking? I can't seem to get a shot off before it gets blocked, man. They've got so many defenders on Haaland the majority of the time, and I can see why he's not performing too well. But, like, it's still so annoying. Greenwood might make it through, though. Oh, tried to trick his way through, but couldn't quite. Maybe a pass off would have been better, but I don't really know who I could have passed off to be honest. It was kind of all marked up. Still got time. Plenty of time. Brown's going to try and make a run on the left here, which is going to try and cut it off.
He has plenty of support.
It's played in the middle. Van Dam is there, though, and it's very good tracking back from the young man. I am a little bit frustrated, yes. But he's talking about fans, not me, but I am a bit frustrated. Carbon, are you kidding me? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on, someone get into a bit of a position for me to pass there. Holy shit. I don't know why Carbonero just strayed past it like that. I don't get how FIFA can program the players like that. I think it's going to be okay. But this is not, it's not okay. Carbonero, despite being not the strongest on the pitch, is a pretty good ball winner, to be honest. I'll give him credit there, where credit is due. But credit's not enough right now. Goal is what's needed. Carbonero might be the man to make it. Then again, I'm just getting... Haaland's getting, like, cut off immediately. And can't play the pass through when he's trying. Haaland's just getting fucking marked like shit, to be honest. Man marked. 10 minutes to go. We haven't made a single substitution yet. I don't know if maybe a substitution would be what changes the matchup. I don't know if I want to make one, to be honest. Oh boy. Offside, fortunately. I think I am going to make a couple of substitutions. I don't know if it's going to be in vain or not. You know what? I'm going to try something here. We're going to switch Greenwood in here. Switch Carbonero across there and put Roberts on. And see how that runs. See if we do a bit better with Greenwood in the strike position. If he scores in the last 8 minutes, Haaland's not starting the next game. I'll give Haaland a little break. He's not been on today. He can't really seem to get a shot off, and when he tries to, it's either wide or just it's blocked anyway. Like I can't really. I don't know. He gets marked too much, in my opinion. And I understand why. Because he's one of the best frontmen in the league, but that's not the point. It's just annoying trying to play it through to him and getting taken off me every time. And damn.
They've regained possession.
Gives it to Hlošek, who loses it but regains it. Look how much it packed. I can't. Look how many fucking players they've got back. Holy mo! I'm just gonna have to bang it wide because he's taking it on his weak foot like an absolute chump. But it's worth a shot. And honest to God, I can't really do much more than that because they're just. I think they had 7 or 8 there in that little space, and that is packed to fuck. I don't think we're gonna get a goal today. I think it's gonna be another 0-0er, but or maybe even they'll score. I don't know, but I don't see us scoring, to be honest, unless we can pull something out of the bag, a rabbit out of the hat, perhaps. Van Dam, Brady. Try to get on one more to Greenwood. It's intercepted because Greenwood didn't realise it was going towards him. Hennessy wins the header, though. I don't feel like they deserve to get a goal, I'm being honest, and that's not from a biased point of view, that's from a they don't deserve it point of view. They just always got a defender there. I think it's going to be a 0-0er, so I apologise for not being able to score unless we can still somehow. There's still time, but if they just keep passing it around like this. Okay. Robertson intercepts. Brady. Is there any movement from any teammates? Hlošek runs through, gets tackled, gonna have to play it back a little. Brady. Roberts can't get the shot off. Greenwood can't turn his man. We've still got time. I just need one last attack here. Alright, can we do this? Hlošek. Into Brady. Can't get the ball through. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on in some of these games where I just can't put the ball away or get past the defenders. Sometimes it's really, I just don't know. Sometimes it's really difficult. It's a 0-0 draw, which probably deserves to be the fair result. I feel like maybe we could have scored. I don't know. They definitely didn't deserve one, I don't think. Oh, jeez. Okay, well. Kick off today's batch of recordings with a goalless draw heading into the new year, which only slows our progress. And I just, it frustrates me in a 0-0 because I just have I have a lot of chances, or some chances anyway, to put it away, and they either save it or it's just blocked before I can fucking get a shot off. And based off those stats, I feel like maybe we did deserve a goal, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Haaland is really not performing for me right now. I might try and start the FA Cup tie with Greenwood up front, or maybe go with a 2-striker formation perhaps for the FA Cup match. I don't know, but what we're going to do is we're going to look at the reviews here. Brady was the best player with 7.5 on our team. On their team, it was Dijksteel, or their team, yeah, like it was Dijksteel with 7.6. He just edges out. But nothing really to write home about. It's kind of a game, to be honest, because I couldn't score. They couldn't score. And it ends in a draw, and probably Stoke ended up winning there. No, they drew. Okay, fair enough. They're still in touching distance. Nottingham Forest drew. Okay, a couple of teams drew. That's fine. Brentford won, because of course they did. But we're still there. We're still about it. We've still got plenty of time to try
I've just got a couple of questions
close the gap, but we can't be dropping points. Could Sterling have helped the team grab a win today? Do you believe his absence from the pitch was felt? A little bit. They were kind of barraging the left, but didn't really make many chances. Focus on the team, not individuals. With or without Dujon, we must work hard and improve our game. All players are responsible for scoring goals as much as they are for conceding. It's part of being a football team. Bradford City isn't beaten so far in the EFL Championship. Are you confident to keep your streak rolling? We're 20 games now, I'm pretty sure. So we're at a milestone, I think. So, but I'm just not so keep going with it. Sooner or later we'll concede defeat, so I'll not turn our streak into an obsession. And we will. We'll lose at some point. Either Stoke or Fulham will probably stop us in our tracks. Seems the second match against Middlesbrough didn't go as planned. Why couldn't you get an upper hand here? Because we couldn't bloody take a shot against their defence, man. I felt like our defence was weaker, but they just were better. Lads gave it their all. Lads were all in, and I could see that, but it wasn't enough to win today. We did try. Like, we actually did give it as much as we could, but just wasn't to be.
Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you.
Okay. Beaton's coming back saying he needs to play more often. We leave him out for a game. He's like, I want to play more often again, lol. Counting your decisive moments. You're probably going to be playing against Peterborough anyway. Probably rotate the team up a little bit for that. But hell, we might as well try it straight out the gate. I think you know what I'm gonna do here. I don't know if you do. If you've not been watching, you won't know. But you will if you have been watching since the start of the season. You know what my plans are. Frederick Eriksen's still not old enough to be brought up yet. Potential of 84 to 90, so he's gonna be around mid 80s, which is a decent bit of potential to grow to. So we're gonna try this. If you don't know, then you don't know. But if you know, then you know. And if we pull this off, unless you sign a new contract, it could all be fucked up if you sign a new contract. Wait, hold on, what was his name? Holy shit, I thought I was about to get censored. Okay, good. Just making sure. Where is he? Wait, where is he? No, please don't tell me he signed a new contract. Or he signed for another club already. Okay. 6 months. We don't have to go for the release clause. We might be able to get Ousmane Dembele. This would be signing of the career mode. I don't know how much I'll have to pay. I hope they offer the wage. His wage is 270k. I think we have around 200k to play with, so he will obviously take a pay cut to come join us if we need to. Could we bring in Ousmane Dembele? Crucial. Given the current squad, I could probably say be the first name on the team sheet and have a starring role throughout the season. Does that work? Great. How many years? We'll go 3. And we could always extend contracts. Disregard release clause. They're offering the wage. They... Okay. They want quite a bit. I don't know if I... That's a nice pay cut he's taking. But I don't know how I'm going to be able to... Can we remove the bonus and that be enough? No, I'm going to have to bring down the signing bonus a slight bit. We'll bring the signing bonus down to mil. This is going to take all our funds, by the way. Full disclosure. Bring the signing bonus down to mil. And bring the wage up a little. Can we say 150? Okay, can we say 160k? Okay, I've fucked it a little bit. Alright, can we say 160k on the dot? We're going to have no money left, and I realise this. But it could be signing it this season. Can we do that? Can we agree on that? Oh, fuck. Okay. Again, if you want the signing bonus, you're going to just have to accept 139k. Okay. Wage is fine, but you're going to have to veto the signing bonus a little bit. I don't know how much we need to get rid of the signing bonus to get 185k on the wage. Okay. How about that? They are giving us a very good deal. It's just out of our price range. We're just going to have to keep bargaining and bargaining here. Right. Okay. We've tried. He's going to consider it. And I'm begging he says yes. I don't know how to get more money. Because I think if we get the FA Cup money, I think that adds to next season's budget. We may have to put a big player up for sale. Just to see if we can pull this off. Who am I okay with losing? Who am I okay with losing? Look, guys. I don't really want to go for this, but it's possibly one of the biggest deals. We could sell Andrew Banks, but I want to keep him. I don't really want to lose anyone. I love this squad. Logic, I 100% want to keep for the foreseeable future. Haaland the same. Carbonero also. Greenwood too. Todibo as well. Kakachi as well. Hennessy as well. We don't have a backup set back. I was considering Hennessy. We have Beaton, but Beaton's probably going to sold in the season. Van Dam. I do like this guy, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if we did lose him. We do have quite a lot of midfielders. We could maybe sell one. I would like to recall, but it costs money to recall, so... What I'm thinking is, if we get a good offer coming in, we'll try and go for Dembele again, see if we can try and squeeze every bit of penny out of our budget to get him. It wasn't a straight up no. It was a maybe. It probably will end up being a no, or he'll probably come back with what he was asking for within the negotiations. But we've given it a go anyway. And if it pulls off, if we pull it off, we pull it off, to be honest. And if we don't, then it's not the end of the world. Well, I guess it kind of is the end of the world. It's a really good signing that we fucked up on. I thought maybe he'd accept 100k or 120k or something, and maybe like a slightly less signing bonus. But we did bring down the deal a lot, and for them to consider it, I think at that point is still very good of them. And honestly, if I had a little bit more money, we could add Ousmane Dembele for next season. But we'll just have to wait and see. But that's going to end another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I'm sorry I couldn't get the win for us against Middlesbrough. I'm sorry I couldn't get a deal done for Ousmane Dembele, but I thought I might as well try it in the first day, get it out of the gate, see what happens, try and get it before any other team does, because that's a lucrative deal. And if another team comes in with a bigger wage after us, then we'll probably be fucked. So I want to get it out of the gate anyway, just to see sort of the area that they're going to ask for. And if they somehow accept this, it's going to be insane. And I will love it. I will love it if they accept it. But like I said, it's going to be the end of the episode today. I'm going to be recording a couple more after this, but obviously they will be up in the next few days. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you very, very soon for some more.